Dale will recover back by the dots. Lockhart back up top to Thellstrom. Thellstrom slap shot, he scores. It might have been tipped in front. It looks like it was by Dan Chartrand. He's the one being congratulated, and the Black Bears surrender their second power play goal of the night. The score is 2-1.
And that bench minor leads directly to a goal, and the Black Bears losing their lead. A great shot from the point. And you know what? It seems like Port Huron's strategy on the power play is get the puck to the point and let that player who is in front get a good screen and a tip into the back of the net. Nothing Nolan Egbert can do there with several players in front of him just to tip the back of the net.
Side scrum in the corner. Thellstrom picks it up out towards Chartrand. Gets it up to Lockney, who touches it in. Gonzalez first there, wraps it around the wall. Graham quickly out top. Thellstrom down low, in between his own legs. Lockney trying, it's still loose. They jam it home! Lucas Johnson to the net. That one off some bodies and back to the corner. Thellstrom recollects in neutral ice. He dances his way in, heads after that puck himself. Centering feed, Lockney scores! Ludwig Thellstrom. Now Johnson for Federley. On to Lucas Lockney. Drop pass, trailer is James. Across, shot, score! With Sam Gagnon, and they get back to Thellstrom. Floated to Vaughn, walks in, shot, kick save, rebound, score! First in a Prowlers uniform. Canterbury walks in, shot knocked down, and LaBelle able to play it to the corner. Prowlers recollect. Thellstrom in front, Frazee scores! Ludwig Thellstrom with a perfect. Fans groan as Nusiainen passes it off to Thellstrom. He works up with some speed. Ludwig Thellstrom around LaBelle in front. They score!
Goal. Wide, he's got a lot of power play goals. Comes around, denied by Egbert on the wraparound. Lockhart back up to Thellstrom. Misfire, rebound from Scantlebury. He scores.
Here, Thellstrom to DC. Pushes his way out from behind the cage. Now Johnson to Thellstrom. Back down low. DC and McGill Diaz tie up. DC comes out with it. Out high, Thellstrom looks for a shot. He scores! Ludwig. Experience at plenty of junior levels. As Cantor sent that dump into the corner. Prowlers in on the forecheck. Henning slides it up the boards. Kept in by Sim. Now Thellstrom walks in. His shot, he scores! Ludwig. Thellstrom with his head up. Hanging out just in front of Yoshi, and he'll go for a two-line pass to Luke James. James with a lane to the net. James a shot. He scores! Luke James! Crazy fresh out of the box. Roadrunners escape the 5-minute major unscathed. Here's Styles. Backhands it across. They score! Ludwig Thellstrom! Be sure to stick around for that. We will break this one down, and then we will get you set for tomorrow night's matchup between these two teams with the Prowlers fall tonight. Although they'll get one last goal from Ludwig Thellstrom. Had it go through him. Here comes Graham out of the zone. Over for Federley. As Graham going towards the net, just gets it deep. Pop off. Moved it around. Right into Lockney. Thellstrom with some space. Takes a look. He shoots. He scores! Ludwig.
Off the draw. That's step number one to controlling plays. Win the draw, but turning it over. Not there. And Lakney scores.
Lockney weaves through a few rockers, gets back in, centering feed, they score! It's Thellstrom on the receiving end. Lockney to Thellstrom, takes a look off the bar. Oh, the goal judge turned the light on, but the referee took it to the net. Petroritsin got his stick in the way. Battle for by Thellstrom and Oscarson. Thellstrom comes away with it. As he wins that battle of the Swedes. Thellstrom dumps in. Thellstrom pulls up behind his own net. looking for an outlet play. And again, those projections on the ice continue to go. It's distracting from up here. Doesn't seem to be. Very one-timer steered to the corner by Cooper. And now Ludwig Thellstrom back behind his own net. 3 minutes gone in period 1. Prowlers have survived some pushes from the Black Bears. Binghamton with the only 5 shots by Stiles. Plays it around the board. Stone down and around. Thellstrom gets to it ahead of Kirkby. Ludwig Thellstrom with some skating room. Over to Chartrand. In short-handed. He's met there by Thellstrom. Thellstrom took a hit.
So maybe our friends at the Rumble Ponies looking for another player. Maybe Stefan can drop a bunt for a squeeze. So the Black Bears will be on the power play.
Or not.
Correction, or not. Chartrand fans on a shot. And Sim comes across. And the Black Bears try to gain some momentum through the middle of the ice through Thompson, but he has the puck stolen away by Thellstrom. Under halfway through regulation time. Going to be a long one here tonight. Black Bears lead by 2. Shots are 20-12, favoring the home squad. Now Frazee, who saw his goal-scoring streak come to an end last night, misfires, and then Thellstrom will do the same, but Romakers couldn't get the pass far enough ahead for Oliveri. Frazee through the middle.
From Brandon Reller, which was saved by Nusiainen. Milan played it behind him, didn't know that Thellstrom was there. Brandon Reller doing everything he can to try and win that puck back, as is Milan. Thellstrom, though, how about the stick handling from the Swede?
White on the counter. Over to Kramer. Couldn't connect with Ford. Thellstrom leaves it there for Millette as he absorbed contact from Gus. Off this face off, Thellstrom looks to start his way out. Spinning away from Cangelosi. And now he hands off for Adam Heinzel.
Comes it in, goes off for a change. Thellstrom. 2-line pass, finds the stick of Millette. Left wing circle, Millette to the backboards. Thellstrom slides ahead. Graham fought the puck a bit. Banks ahead to Millette. And saved by Gonzalez. He didn't even realize he had it. Keeps the Rockers in it. Ryder with speed. Back to the middle. Oakes between the circles, pushes it wide. Oakes grabs his own miss. Keeps it in deep. Wells battling behind the net. And it comes back to the same word I've used for about to settle it down. Hunter Hall. Ahead. Thellstrom. His rush broken up by Thellstrom. Kabatayev spins on the near half wall. Rockers looking for 3. Again, they got to get it to 2 before they do anything else. Shot was knocked wide. I like the idea. Easy. So, would you look at this? The Rockers going the other way. A little pond hockey is broken out here on New Year's Eve. Wells had it knocked away by Thellstrom. Haven't seen anyone really cycle it in the zone recently. It's been chances up and down. Milam throwing the body around. The coach gets it in deep for Sneath in the corner. He's warding off Sim. Bottom of the right wing circle, Sneath and Thellstrom had it, lost it, and Thellstrom for Port Huron going the other way. Face-off win in the Prowler end does not take, but it's TJ Sneath of Motor City. Back at their own blue line, into their own zone. Alex Johnson to the near side, finds Busel. Up to Johnson. Thellstrom still working to get to the puck. Thellstrom take it back behind his zone net. Rockers will have a Continental Electric Products power play, an abbreviated one here in the final minute. Shot up in.
And the Prowlers possess at center ice. It's Thellstrom who tied the game in the 3rd period at 2. Forced overtime for Port Huron, and they eventually won it in overtime. Thellstrom, the righty, streaks on right wing into the offensive zone. He's outnumbered, waiting for reinforcements, drops off for Luke James.